Oh, hello. I would have been on time, but then I was in the bathroom. Forgive me. Uh, anyway. Well, let me think. I had something actually to say. What the fuck? I'm like, yeah, yeah, a lot has happened, actually, in this project since I last streamed. Let me bring up the screen. Well, yeah, first of all, maybe I should show the screen. Oh, I almost forgot. Almost forgot. The VOD from last time. Holy shit. I almost broke the chain. Almost. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. Almost. Hold on. Yes, the tree must be grown. Oh, yeah. The cycle. Okay. Don't get confused. Now, this is me from last time rewinding the video, right? Um, this time's video is already in the correct spot. Okay, okay. Great. Great success. See, this is this time's video. That works so well. I was gonna let it play for a bit. I should maybe have the cursor here. I don't know. I do know there's a moment where I do the full screen meme explicitly. I'm waiting for that. Where does it happen? Oh, dude, it's so confusing. It's like multiple instances are full screening and go like unfull screening. Okay, somewhere here. So full screen here. Oh, right, that's like even one more instance on full screening. That's crazy. Dude, you actually can't see in there anymore. Yeah, this is where I full screen. And it's this thing. Yeah, but that's about it. It's so confusing. You can't tell what's going on anymore. That's amazing. That's exactly what I want. Yeah. But this I can imagine like in 10 streams, all of the streams are gonna like full screen at once or something, and then you just see deeper and deeper. Ay ay ay. Anyway, um now the changes. These are note stuff. Um oh lol. Yeah, I implemented some rotation arithmetic, right? So we can have two rotations and we can add them together, and it's the same as rotating a position by the first rotation and then the second rotation, right? So I would say that's like how rotation addition should work. You have rotation A, rotation B, you rotate a position by A and then by B, or then you can rotate it by A plus B, right? And let me bring up the files. First check that we have no errors. Yep, there's nothing there. Oh, there we go. We have some tests here. So basically, I test every single possible block rotation against every single block rotation that can exist. And then I test positions -10 to 10 on each axis. And also, like, the rotation can have a different axis length, so I just go from 0 to 10. And if all of that shit works, the unit test passes. And right now it works. Like, I can do it on the release profile. And we're passing. Everything passes. That's so great. I actually haven't used this logic yet, but when I do the stair connection shit, that's when this logic is actually going to get used. But you can see here, we have rotation sum, rotation A plus rotation B, and then subtracted rotation, rotation sum minus rotation B, and then we're just, okay, well, rotation A should be the same as the subtracted rotation. Smile. And it is. And then for the actual rotating part, we take a position, or a whole bunch of positions, and then we rotate it by the sum, and then we also rotate it by A, and then we rotate it by B, and then we just see if these positions are equal. And bada bing bada boom, they are for all these. So the logic works. It's great. And if I go here, this comment still stands. I don't fully understand. Like, I know, like, obviously I wrote this, right? No AI tools were used or anything like that, no Stack Overflow. I just wrote this. I was like, yeah, this seems about right. But it's like, if you asked me to fully explain why this works, I wouldn't be able to tell you, really. But it does work. And that's great. But I don't know what that says about me as a programmer. And another thing is, if I go here, you can see I have a GitHub workflow now. I just decided to have it because why not? Well, it's not even proud that I wrote a test. It's that it made writing the code so much faster. I actually low-key wish that I was streaming it when I was doing this, because it was just, like, I was just staring at the test. Let's say that I break the adding, right? You get to see what I saw, right? So, okay, so here's a bunch of information. Here we have A, and then have B. Here with the sum. Oh, that's actually the subtraction logic that broke. Yeah, fair. But A should be equal to sub, and they're not. I see what this is, I see what this is. Yada yada yada. And I also see how far I got in the unit test, right? So once a thing fails, then it stops right there. But it tells me how many combinations worked, right? So I make changes, number go lower, probably bad changes, number go higher, probably good changes. And it just works. That's fine. It's how would I say? It's fine in the sense that it will happen no matter what I try to do, but I don't give my consent to it. Just to be clear, you know. I just thought, like, immediately after saying that's fine, it's like, no, I don't want that to happen. In the sense that, yeah, you don't have my consent. I need to have that on the record. No, it's like, just if I was fine with it, then I wouldn't be able to be a part of a class action lawsuit or anything. Because if I was fine with it and I gave my consent, then it's like, well, why are you complaining? That's what I'm thinking about. It's not like it's ever gonna matter anyway, but I just like to think about stuff like that. Anyway, stair connecting has to be done. Yeah. Yeah. And I also, yeah, I have notes. I don't think these have been on stream at all. But well, yeah. Well, anyway, if you want to read this, you can like pause and whatever. But yeah, I just decided to. Yeah, I don't think this was a thing last time though. Let me see. Where did I? Yeah, start taking notes in project folder 4 days ago. So yeah, it has not been on stream. I can say that. But I just have a bunch of things, and oh, let's see what my saving and loading tweaks are. Oh, wow, look at that. And it's like having organized notes might be great. Oh, you mean these? Nearby 2? This is me on my school laptop at school. So I didn't want to log into my main account on that device. You know, something, you know, comp compartmentalization. I said that wrong. But, you know, this digital hygiene, right? Like the school laptop, I technically have control over it, but I don't fully trust it, right? It's not my device. Like I should keep it somewhat separated from everything, right? That's how I see it. And it has access to this repo only. No. It's like it's like a no, it's not Windows actually. It does run Linux. There is an optional like Windows space you can use. I haven't enabled it, obviously. Right, I don't want that. But still, it's not my computer, right? It's a computer that I get to use, and it's like it's a good machine. I actually don't know. It's like some fucked up thing they've cooked. Well, it's not fucked up. It works. But like if I install something from FlatHub, or just if I install a Flatpak myself, when I restart the computer, the Flatpak is gone. It's pretty funny. So I ended up not getting GitHub Desktop on that machine because it would just not be there when I restart, and I just used Git on the command line. And relating to that, actually, I I had this fucking stair connections branch, and I have like some changes that are not related to the stair connections here, or like changes that I didn't want to pull. So like, okay, how would I actually like merge this in a smart way? Did I delete the things? I did delete the things. Let me look at my trash can. I'm not gonna show it to you though. There we go. I can restore these. So I generated these patches, right? So I just diffed main branch. And then I edited the patches a bit, like manually. And then I just applied the patches on main. And that was great. It just worked. Like I actually just love Git. It's so good. You can just yeah, it's so great. So great, so cool. Yes, exactly. Exactly. See, okay, let's do cargo clipping and see how much it cries at us. Oh. There's a bit of crying here, but I don't know if we care. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw some video where the on like the GitHub YouTube channel where they interviewed Linus Torvalds. And it was pretty funny at one point. He was like, "Yeah, you should be like entering the guy who's actually maintaining Git right now instead of me." But you know, he said it politely and whatever. Ay, ay. Yeah, fair, fair. I still haven't watched the full video. Anyway, let me actually also run the game. Also in the project folder, I plan on keeping some old like backups of the game. Not like in a sense of archival, but just in a sense of having this easy access to old versions so I can just kind of show the progression. I'm printing Delta. That's kind of cringe. Let me not print Delta. There we go. Model cube. There we go. But yeah, you haven't seen the hotbar either, or I mean, I don't think the stream has seen it, but yeah, we have a hotbar. We can scroll on items. We can select them. It's great. I can also do model stair. We have our stairs, and after the stream, when I place a stair like this, it should become this, right? That's the goal. Same here, same here, same here. Just the whole logic going. Um, that's basically the goal. I don't know if I'll achieve it. We'll see. And if I do achieve it, then there's a whole bunch of other stuff to do. But what else? What else? Oh yeah, I switched from floating. Well yeah, the last stream already I was switching from floats to fixed point, and now I am using fixed point, and it works great. Let me load test map 1. Yeah. Also, the fucking orthographic transition is a lot better now. I actually no default. Oh. There we go. If I switch to orthographic, it's just like smooth, very smooth. Hold on, let me load stairs. And then you can see more clearly what is going on. So here we have this map, and we're looking at this, and then I press H, and then wow. We have orthographic projection of the thing. It's a bit... I could make it be a bit closer, but there's just no perspective, right? That's the whole point of orthographic. Like, if I look from the side, then it's just purely from the side. Like, in the top-down view, shit like that. It's great. Is this confusing? It shouldn't be. Then I can go back to perspective. You can just think about it as a zoomed-out view as well. Why not? The orthographic is fucking cool as fuck. And I imagine that when I'm building some maps, then it's going to be like a cool view to have. But yeah, it's purely like a bonus thing that I want to have. But that's how it do be. Anyway, what was I gonna say about this? True. So true. Gameplay. I mean, right now I could be building gameplay instead of doing stair connections, but we do be doing stair connections. I don't have to tell you. Anyway, we don't update block anywhere. Also, fixed point isn't worse. Fixed point is better, right? And hold on. Yeah, this is what I want to like. Oh, okay, here we are. So when I went to the middle of the map and I tried to like I can collide with these walls, I would like go inside of them slightly. And I was like, bruh, why? Right? And I thought it was my code. Well, I mean, technically you could say it was my code, but it was just me trusting floats too much. And I would have had to add like a epsilon value where it's like, oh, you're close to a wall, so you can collide with it, but you're not so close that you should be able to stand on the voxels that exist in the wall. So if I no clip into a wall, then I can like stand in it. But I didn't want to do those epsilon value shits, so I just converted to using fixed point instead. So a fixed point just means integers, right? So when I go up against the block, I'm exactly up against the block, no matter how far from the origin I am. Let's see. Let's call this block update, and we're gonna do all sorts of shit here. Oh, what am I writing? Also, a side note, I slept for like 4 hours-ish. I was awake and I played some video games with my friends, and then I slept for like 2 hours, so we'll see what happens. I tried to sleep well. I went to sleep early, and then I just woke up. I'm like, okay. Don't worry, I'm not dying. It's just like, if I write nonsense, that's probably why. Okay, we don't have stairs here. Yeah. Oh. Also, I just realized that I should implement some stuff in the block model struct instead of having whatever I have now. The block materials are implemented well, but the block model doesn't have an impl block, and I kind of just implement the model directly in block. Where do I have the get voxel? Yeah, this should be an implementation of the model. So I'm gonna shuffle all this shit at some point. Maybe the separate files as well. And then we're gonna have better organization. Yeah, I need to actually make this a function. X4. Oh yeah, because 4 files you mean? Damn. I should have one less, so that's on face instead of X4. I think I'll do the same as I have for block material. We have. I could do. No, I'm gonna name it differently. Well, we're gonna do this. It doesn't complain about anything? What do you mean? Oh, I haven't saved. That's why. There we go. A Boolean here. Let me just abuse cargo formats because why not? Okay. Is Voxel solid? No, we match. We should be matching self, and not self.model. Oh yeah, and also, yeah, this is not the right place to do that. Smile. Then here we say true. Here we say false. I think what I'll do is copy this into separate fucking shit, and then just search and replace. Yep. Thank you for your service, unnamed document one. There we go. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, no, it's I did message someone about this where it's like there's a lot of things. Um oh yeah, maybe notes. That's one thing. Because my notes are very disorganized, unlike my main notes, and I actually have project specific notes. We'll see how it works, right? The unit test stuff has already proven itself to me, right? It definitely has. Uh Separate files kind of? I mean, I can see the benefits, but I think there's something positive about me discovering these things for myself instead of just blindly following advice. It's like, oh, you should do this, and be like, okay, sure. But yeah, I don't know. At least in the case of tests, I feel like it helps me write better tests. Maybe coping for all the time that I didn't write tests and whatever. To be fair, when I made my byte encoder shit for Godot, where it's like just to make it easier to encode stuff to and from bytes, I did write tests for that. Just to see like if the encoding and decoding just worked. So it's not the first time, but it's still like, yeah. Anyway, that's that. Impl block, and now we shouldn't need this anymore. Oh yeah. That, and what do we do now? We show that before this, oh, I'm doing this so fucking wrong. Uh, anyway, okay. There we go. What do we do here? Is Voxel is solid? Okay, this should be is Voxel solid. Or no, let's no. I'll keep it that way. Anyway, let's test if it works. And then load stairs. And it works. Yippee. Ooh. Also, I kind of want to have text rendering like in the game itself, so the console shit that I write would appear on screen instead of on here. I feel like that would be good, but that's gonna be later after I get the stair connecting. I already have some old text rendering code as well, where I just have a bitmap and I just do the most lazy simple thing. But I mean, am I gonna even have a chat like this single player, you know? That's the question. Well, if I do multiplayer, I don't know if I'm gonna have them be separate or the same. Don't know, don't know. That's what I did. Yep, push. And then it's gonna also run the tests. Would you want it to be the same or separate? That's my question to you. Like if we think about source games like TF2, then it's separate, right? There's the chat and there's the console. Okay, okay. Fair. Fair. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. Look update. Yeah. The reason I even did this is so we can have another function in here. What do we do? We need self, we don't need position. So knob stair should be before corner stair. It doesn't matter what, I just want it to be ordered like that. Also, the test stair model is not a stair model. We don't count it. It has to be one of these, not two. Yeah, I don't know. That's a future problem for future me. Smile. To see if something is stairs. No, not really. It's also hello Dulhankai. I hope you're doing good. It's more like we're talking if the console for the game should be the same as the chat, or if they should be separate. And I was just like, yeah, that's a problem for future me. I think when the game starts to like shape up better, stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, place the block. We're gonna do some unnecessary operations here, but that's fine. That's fine. Up, 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 up. Can I just do this? Is this legal? It is legal. Right. I'm having like deja vu. I don't know if. Hmm. Oh. Interesting. Dude, as a joke, you're enrolling into med school. Nice. That's amazing. Good luck, I guess. Are you hoping to pass? Damn. I'm gonna do something with this. I guess it's the same. Let's just do this. Oh, still need to provide the type. Uh. Nice. Hey, like actually good luck. I hope it goes well. Damn. What kind of shit are you studying? Like what is the stuff they're reading? I'm curious. Damn. This Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I had this fella. Spider jump scare on my table. Anyway. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Fine. What do I do with this? So you want to well actually we don't even want every single neighbor. We don't. We don't want that. Let's just copy this and make a horizontal version. We don't want verticals. This is all we want. Um, yeah, I'm not the biggest biology expert. Also, yeah, okay, that's a project folder. I thought that was just like my fucking pictures folder or something. Let me show you the photo again. This fella. A little unfocused. You know, photo isn't the best. We also have coin for scale. Totally wasn't this accidentally in the same photo. Oh, this is the fellow. Well, I just thought about like having this picture just as an overlay for no reason. It's just funny to me. I'll do this and actually do need the console. Okay. Doing a block rotation, and then that's okay. I think we want to rotate by the rotation of the block that we have here. Um, and the axis distance is 0. I'm pretty sure about that. Oh yeah, it has to be forward because I'm stubborn idiot. Yeah. Anyway. So since we're doing this rotation, we're getting the offset position relative to the stair, and I think what I'm gonna do is wrap this in a statement, and then we'll do what are we gonna place here? Random cube. Oh, we don't have RNG in here. Damn. What constructors do we have? Can I just do this? Is this please? Can this be a constructor? No. I just want to set something. I don't want to write a million lines. Oh, okay, I also have to do this. Okay, yeah, let's just go import block the way we have here. Air, I don't want that. Oh. Fuck. I just realized that I could have just copied this shit. Let's go back to there. Well, I just implemented it. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Oh, debug block. There we go. Let's see. Oh. Hello, Manatrix. And yeah, I've known about Replicube coming out, but it's like, how to say, I know that and then I forget about it again. So I still have demo content to go through. Oh yeah, it is a cool game. And there's also the Anna Dream Barbecue game that I actually need to still like start playing. It's free. But yeah, it's like yeah. No spoilers. If you say anything that I perceive as a spoiler, it will be banned until I have played that game. So, you know, be careful. Anyway, we'll stair. We have a stair, and we place this, and nothing happens because we don't call block update. I need to say self notebook update. We run again. We run it again. Run it again. Model stair. Oh, it fucking places the blocks even in the hotbar world. That's amazing. This is most likely never going to be an issue because there's only one block ever in the hotbar world at once. Well, that's funny that it's doing it there. And then it's not doing it here. What do you mean? Oh, wait, why is it not happening here, but it's happening there? I'm so confused. Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. Okay, so... Oh. And it's spamming now. And now... What? Oh, it works on some rotations, but not others. That's interesting. Also, the reason this is being spammed is because the hotbar world is being, like, recreated every single frame. That maybe shouldn't be the case. Well, you know... Sometimes it be like that. We are doing some unnecessary shit. But it's fine. Well, now the question is, why does it work this way but not these other ways? Yeah, it only happens once, so that's good. It only happens once. But why does it not work this way? Do I need to make this 1 instead of 0? Oh, I just maybe realized. Oh, yeah. I know what the problem is, actually. I need to do this. I need to rotate the offset and not the whole position. Because I was rotating the position relative to the world origin. So we were placing those blocks, like, somewhere. Yeah, and now it works. And we have the same behavior. It is gonna be a parkour game. Yes. There is a plan. But, tech demo definitely isn't the plan, right? It's like, I have a bunch of game ideas that I want to implement, and they just happen to be Minecrafty. And I don't want to use Minecraft, right? I would hope for obvious reasons, but basically just, if I did something in Minecraft, then I'm just, you know, Mojang can just fuck me over. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, fuck me for using Minecraft, haha. Maybe not. And also, programming this type of stuff is fun. These colors are terrible. Holy shit. Anyway. True. But yeah, no, it's the main point is the game, I guess. At least I would hope that's what it is. Well, I'm just vibing. Anyway, we have the positions. That's good. Uh, Alright. That's a new programming term called vibe coding, where people like just use an LLM and just YOLO, basically. And like like there are places for it, but some people are also, I don't know. Some are doing it for the money. I read one article where it was just some random guy being like, "Oh, I just want to like write like fun apps and whatever, like for myself," and it's like, well, that's fine. I think if you just like do it for yourself, you don't really care about the quality and shit like that. And one recent example, would be like, you know how you can decensor videos, like if something's pixelated or blurred, like you can write code to um decensor and depixelate that, right? It's like I've thought about that for a long time. It's like, holy shit, I want to like write a thing for that because that's cool. But if I just wanted to decensor something, then instead of spending a whole fucking bunch of time like finding the tools and making them work or writing my own tools, I technically could use like LLM tools to just like get it running, right? But if I actually care about the project, like the project itself, and not the end result, then I think I would do it myself. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I like programming. And if I let the machine do it, then I'm not doing it. Alright, we have our neighbor. Let's just rotate our neighbor and set the neighbor back down. Just to see if this makes any fucking sense. Or should I do that? Yeah, I should do that. True. Dude, I don't know. Is there a correlation between being a normie and using GPT? And normie in regards to like technology. Technology. Oh, I can't do plus equals most likely, even though I technically should be able to. Uh, I kind of hate that I didn't do a thing that I was thinking about earlier. I'm gonna have some constants for rotation. Yeah. This part of the code feels like my backyard, where it's like I just have all sorts of random shit. Oh, I realized that I can't do it like this. Oh, but I realized that I saved myself earlier. Holy dude. He is the notes writer. I am the notes writer. Yes. Wait, does this work? I used new notation here. Did I copy the wrong notation? Apparently I did. Apparently I did. This is not gonna work. Now I'm gonna have to turn this into... Okay, we're gonna use Godot as a text editor. I'm gonna go to the playground. Yeah, no, knowing cleared. It is a Linux phone. Just take his word for it. No, don't let him explain. I actually want to hear about this as well. Oh, dude, I even have the already edited version here. Let's go. I should update my notes on that. There we go. Yeah, Godot's fucking multi-carrot support is amazing. Like, it just works. I love just using this. And I can copy paste stuff from this line or all these lines and paste, and it just works. It's so good. It's so good. Anyway, did I... and I... Nee. Nee. I have these on my clipboard. Paste them here. And this is gonna be... Well, I don't really need this. Do I have a default rotation? I'm not gonna make these constants. This is gonna be in an impl block. Yep, it goes in the impl block. Alright, we do have this. Oh yeah, and I don't even have to use the constant notation because it's gonna be in a fucking thing. Wahoo! It's gonna be a function instead of a const. Well, since I already have it in this form, it's like whatever. I'm just gonna do it like this. So north is default. We don't need that. But we do need... So this is going to be like 90 degrees left and then right. And then we have... I think that's going to be good. This is like kind of scuffed, but we work with it. Oh, we want to go to the end of the line. I'm like pressing all the wrong keys. No, I didn't mean to go here. When the alt tab goes into the wrong program. Okay, what is the problem? 1117. Oh, okay. Yep. We have these. Let's have some sensible things here. Let's see. Damn. Aye aye. But I can say that from one of my friends who's studying some... Well, I don't know if I want to specify actually. I'm not gonna give too much info. But they just... It involves writing code. And there's people who are definitely just vibing. Like before before the term vibe coding was even a thing, they were doing it. Hold on. Do I actually... Yes, I can use folder tagger. This is a thing that I've been making. I actually do it here though. I can find the meme pretty much instantly. Yes. This is where we have tags. But like he inspired me to make this meme. Like his classmates basically just take ChatGPT code and just wrap it into try catches until it doesn't crash, and they're like, "Yep, that's good." Insanity. Actual insanity. I'm just so glad I'm not in that kind of an environment. But I might have to enter one of those environments in the future, but you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. I need to drink some water. Also, I thought about like doing a bonus stream yesterday, but then I just voice chatted with a friend for a really long time and just programmed with them. And also, look at my fucking network traffic usage. Holy fuck, that's like such an interesting shape. Wait, do I have the stream open in the background? No way. Oh, I do, lol. Okay, let me close that. That's probably why the thing was like, can you tell where I closed my own stream? It was so like fucking like symmetrical and whatever. That's amazing. Oof. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, sometimes things can like escape people. I think that's I have so much copium and hopium for people. You wouldn't believe. Anyway, so we have this now. There we go. Alright, neighbor rotation plus equals, and then we say block rotation turn. Oh, turn right. That's not right. It's supposed to have an underscore in there. And these are all horizontal rotations. That's fine. That makes perfect sense, actually. If I do this, it's probably gonna say, no, you can't do that. We can do this though, because XD. Then we say moot. This should technically work. Well, I am planning on making some textures, right? And let me show you how they kind of work. So you see this. We have, well, for solid colors, we just have the color, right? But for the debug material, we decide the color on the voxel based on the position, right? And so it's purely like code driven, right? And if you make like a 3D texture, then I could have it like as a lookup table, right? But ideally it's code, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's like I have like a certain aesthetic inside that I want to have, not just like in the game, but also like how it's made. I care about that as well, right? And how to say, like I also plan on generating audio on the fly based on the game state. This is truly an art project, right? I just realized this is actually just an art project. And the code is part of the art. But yeah, but if you want to generate, or if you want to make generate, yeah, I'm talking like you're an AI. If you want to make like textures with code, then it's like, sure, I wouldn't be opposed to having someone try that, but I would have to figure out how I would like compensate you and shit like that. Hmm. I mean, there's a nah. There's a bunch of other shit that I'm gonna be doing. I again, I don't actually need Steam. I can just open a browser. The game mentioned earlier, Replicube. If you want to have like training, oh shit, for generating these textures or making these textures, that we have this, right? Like it's a game where you write code and create 3D shapes with that code, right? And this is basically what I'm doing. It's basically what I'm doing. Yeah. It's an interesting game. Anyway, yeah, let's models there. Also, I want to do it here. Models there. Let's go. Then we have this, and now if I place it there, then nothing happens to the neighbor. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh, we probably just get a copy. I thought that this is going to be a mutable reference to the block, but this is probably just a copy. Uh, and that's why nothing is happening. Yep, we are indeed getting a copy of the block instead of a mutable reference. And that's fine. That's actually... If I was to get a mutable reference, then... I would have trouble. Then we say self, set block, offset pause, and this might cause an infinite loop. We'll see if it happens. Nidic. Me when I misplace my fingers on the keyboard. Alright, let's see this. Yay, I place it there and it rotates the block that it's next to. That's amazing. And if this is flipped upside down, then it should still work. Yay. And then if I have a stair and a stair, then we crash. Because they try to uh like rotate each other forever. That's amazing. Anyway, we can successfully get our neighbor. Yeah, I was aware of it though. It wasn't an accidental infinite loop, so it's all fine. Okay. Okay, there was another thing that I want to put into an impl block on the block model. Yeah, but it's fun. It's a fun experience. Okay, so we want to get the positions that, yeah. So basically, what I'm thinking, let me elaborate my thoughts, right? Do we have the crash active? I'm gonna have to be careful. So if I place a stair here, and imagine this was a stair, right? I want to like basically get the information that we have a solid nub here and nothing here, right? Whereas if the stair was this way, we want the information that there's nothing to connect to, and this way also there's nothing to connect to, right? And if I have an nub stair, then we kind of have the same logic where if the stair is one of these ways, then there's something to connect to, but the other ways there isn't. Same for corner stairs. These ways, we have something to connect to, but the other ways, there's nothing to connect to. Do you mean like if I have these blocks? No, these won't. Like, at least with stairs, they don't do anything. Right? I might implement something else where that's the case. I don't know. But, at least for stairs, it's not a thing. And yeah, the infinite crash is still active. Well, infinite loop. That actually sounds fun, but I don't know. Sounds like it kind of goes against the art stuff that I'm have in my mind, but like having particles be in the space. I don't know. You make an interesting point that I don't know how I feel about. So I just realized I need to clean my keyboard. There's dust. Well, actually, this should be the in the block and not the block model. Perhaps. And now we are gonna have two types of connections. No, three types. There's none, and then we have yeah. Yep. And I could just return a tuple of booleans for now and not care about it. I think that's fair. Hmm. If we are a stair. Do one at a time. Do I really have to do this? I guess so. We have this, and then we have everything in here. Oh yeah, I need to get self in here. Return tuple of booleans, I guess, or we could just return an array. That's fine. Silence that there. Don't care about it. Now. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, I just realized I actually would want to have oh, hold on. Let me think. I want to have the relative rotation here. Yeah, this should actually be implemented in the model. Oopsie. That's... Oh yeah, no, I'm supposed to have an arrow here. That's fair. I forgot that. Mhm. I think. Have the relative rotation. Yeah. Also, yeah, sometimes I think about the fucking, like, viewership stuff. I don't have the viewer count visible just for context, and I don't want to know while I'm streaming. But, like, when I get to actually, well, when I choose, not when I get to, I could be doing gameplay right now. But when I start doing gameplay, I think it's gonna be a bit more entertaining to watch for a lot of people, rather than just this. Staring at the text file on the command console. It's amazing. Yeah, but this, I kind of want to have the relative rotations. And pull block rotation. Yeah. No, I'm gonna experience it on my own. Don't. This is a slight warning. You have hinted me to how long the game is. When I said no spoilers, I meant no spoilers. Refrain from talking about the game. Thank you. I was thinking when I talked about the game at all that I was like, this is me griefing myself. Like, I should just not say anything about it. But yeah, it's fine. But I can tell that's not intentional, so. Yeah, we want to have consts for this shit. Let me do this. Instead of this, we have this. I can't have this here. No, this is a half turn, actually. Ugh. Yeah, I can format this. Anyway, I have those, and I don't really need the duplicate shit where I have these here as well. Can I have constants here where... Hold on. Is this a thing? It's not. Oh, actually, no, I'm getting a different error. Let me fix that different error and then try that. Oh, yeah, we're not going to do the infinite loop anymore. We have this one error. Can I just have these consts in the impl block? That is all I want from life in this variant. Apparently I can. Cool. What if I don't have the semicolon there? Does it cry then? It does. Okay, well I can have those there. Cool. Very cool, very cool. Also, I just saw the... Like, a bit earlier I saw the spider, like, go down my wall. Well, it can live there. It's fine. Well, I need to fucking clean my room at some point, holy shit. I just realized I keep postponing it. I shouldn't. Yeah, the spider did bring it to my mind, but... Yeah. I don't think those are connected. I might be wrong. I don't know. That's fine. Ooh, even this, I could have it as not a function, actually. And now we're gonna have a few places that use this. That's fine. Number 59. That's good. 299. Think I'll make a commit out of this. I didn't introduce a new line at the end. That's on my second monitor, but whatever. I added the new line in there. We don't care about that. We care about this. This is not yet relevant. Don't care about this either. This. Oh. And now we stash everything. This seems like it should still work. Oh, well, the tests are using these. Let me do that. So I do need to fix the test. Okay, so we save load 106. I'm glad I started checking this. go. Do we still have places where we use this? Apparently not. Okay, all tests are passing. I just need to amend this commit. Push that, and we can restore this shit. Let's go. Code has been successfully modified. Oh, we have this here. Oh, yeah. Do this. Print the shit. We have an error there. We don't care. Take 2. If I can get rid of this whole function for now. Doesn't exist. Trust me. Item into tests. Or go run release. Bum bum ba 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 ba. I forgot that this is a thing. This is fucking spams the goddamn living hell out of the console. Can I somehow just not do that? I'm recreating the hotbar all the fucking time. Maybe if we just don't do that. Okay. We do the dirtiest thing that we can do. I hate that I can't do, like, you know, find impulse state. Because actually, I can just do this. If I try to find impulse state, then it will go to this comment. Life hack. Let's go. Anyway. I actually wanted to find this. Where do we have the hotbar worlds? Hotbar buffer here. Oh, actually, we don't even store the worlds. Lol. Wait, we do have a hotbar here. Oh, we can just stick it in the hotbar. Struct hotbar. Needs an update. Or there you go. We do that. 1963. There we go. Where do we do the hotbar? Here we do the hotbar. Oh, it's already in a nice block. I just need to put an if statement in front. That's amazing. Uh, if you right, self dot hotbar dot get this. I think that's all I need to write there. Yippee! And where do we update the hotbar? Do I just directly access the items? How do I update the hotbar? Oh, I do this. I just need to do this everywhere where I have this. That's fine. That's the only place where I do that? I doubt that. I know I do this in set model. Or in model, rather. The command here. We do this here. And then we also do it in material. There we go. Now we should not have console spam all the fucking time. Oh, also, I don't know who's still present here, but we have orthographic projection. And a smooth transition between the perspective and orthographic. Cool. It's great. And I had to do some maths to get the smooth transition. Maths were indeed required. Because I mean, you could try to think about this yourself as well. It's a fun problem. Like, you have a perspective camera, and you want to make it into orthographic. You know, you're shooting the rays. How do you how do you do that, right? Because in perspective, all the rays start from one point and they like turn away from the middle point. But in orthographic, the rays start from further back. They're all parallel, and they don't start from one point. Like, they start from a plane, right? Like, how do you transition this smoothly between those? That's the problem, right? And it's interesting. I didn't solve it alone. Flower Lover was in the call figuring out the maths. But to be fair, I did some major discoveries. He brought forward some ideas, which were good. But he was like at the end of the call questioning if he contributed much. But no, I think he did. True, true. I mostly just wanted it because it's cool, right? It's how to say, like, I just wanted to have it personally, right? And then the transition that I previously had was really bad. Like, I didn't like it at all. I was like, damn, 'cause it like looked like it zoomed out and it zoomed back in. I was like, well, there's obviously a way to do this where it doesn't look like that, where it just smoothly goes from one to the other. Um, actually, let me find the thing. Ba, 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 ba. Move to different window, please. Can I do this? Yes. All right. Yeah. So Oh, I didn't mean to open that. And to open the image. There's some stuff, right? The first we figured on 2D were spoilers for the math, right? Spoilers. Yeah, I have Ozo installed, don't worry. But basically, we have the perspective camera, and then we have the orthographic plane. Like this is the top of the plane. And basically what I was thinking is that where the perspective line and the orthographic line intersect, like that's the point that you want to look towards as you move the ray to the orthographic position, right? And then the transition is smooth. And that's true. That's how it works. Like you just want to be looking at F, like this point here. And the transition just works. Great. And there's some shit here. And then, we start figuring it out in 3D. Right? Or, yeah. Fun. But, we had these triangles here. I'm trying to, like, figure out, like, okay, we have the look vector that goes towards this plane. And then we have this bigger triangle. And with these two triangles, like, how do I actually get the vector? Like, it was, like, I wanted to get B, basically. And if I can get B, I already know D. Then this vector is just B minus D normalized, which is easy. Or the other way around. But I needed B, right? And it's something to do with the look vector and how far away this plane is. And then I realized the triangle formed by the look vector is a similar triangle to the vector that leads to B, right? It's literally the same triangle but scaled up. So, yeah, so these blue lines are like the same. And then I'm gonna get the hypotenuse from that. And this was just fun. FOV factor is how far away the plane is. And in the code it ended up being the Z component, but here it's the X component. But I love this part. Or I have this fucking thing and divided by unit vector length. Oh, what do you mean? Unit vector length? Do you mean 1? XD. And yes, exactly. Exactly. It was a fun was it like 4 hours that we sat on a call, and we're just like from just having the concept to realizing that F is the thing that we want to going to 3D and getting this. It was fun. And actually, the end result from that is also good. And I'm kind of thinking about like writing a blog posty type thing about that. About the journey to the solution. Oh, we're dropping frames. Holy shit. Why are we dropping frames? How's the stream quality? Oh, I have to check now. It just suddenly started shitting itself. Okay. It was like 500 kbps upload for some reason. That's very interesting. Well, I mean, to be fair, even if I drop frames, it's a mostly a static screen, so it should be fine. That's interesting though. Dash interesting. Yeah. Anyway, this is HD5. I'm not sure. Let me check. Output. No, we're using 264. Anyway, what I was actually doing, we get the relative rotation. We just wanted to prevent the printing, and we now are preventing the printing from happening for no reason. I should commit the hotbar stuff, but I will first confirm that it works. Oh, we're buffering? Ay. Let's try this. Well, it appears that I will upload the stream because this is the recording now. The live stream viewers won't be able to hear this, right? This is just me recording. The stream is offline. I'm restarting my fucking router. This is annoying. But whatever. So you're getting the exclusive recorded only me. Let's test the stairs. And it still does the print. Did I not save or something? That's interesting. Alright. We should be live again. Should be live again. Let's see. Let's see what is the case for the stream. Seems like we're fine. That's good. I had to restart the router. And I need to also refresh the chat on my thingy thing. Did I accidentally pin a message? Hopefully not. Yeah. On OBS itself, do you see my chat messages that I sent? It's not visible in the stream. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, but there was some exclusive VOD only content now. Because the recording didn't stop. Only the stream stopped. You have no idea what I said while I was offline. Nothing interesting. I just tested the stairs. It still spams the chat for some reason. So did I just say false everywhere? Yeah, I never say true. That's true. There we go. Also, I'm gonna say it right at the top there. Here we go. Oh yeah, and doesn't... Oh, what is... Oh, okay, yeah. If I hold the button, then it picks the block constantly, and that's what does that. Alright, let's see. I meant to move the window. Do not print the relative rotation no matter what. It's a bit annoying. Let me think. What if we get two instances where we have something with a relative rotation when we place this? Oh, this by default is just true on X always. The default rotation true on X? Oh, no. This is relative rotation, and but that doesn't really make sense. The relative rotation should be nothing here. Less XYZ. Oh no, it does make sense because the air is rotated with a default rotation, so the relative rotation, of course, is going to be like whatever rotation that stair has. But if I have everything be the same way, then we have the default rotation. It's all default rotation. Yeah, and I can have this always. It's all default rotation. Okay, that's good. And then if I change something, then we have a different rotation here, different rotation, yeah, in the same place. Oh yeah, stupid. Okay, yeah. So if our thing is flipped this way, then the X rotation is true. I kind of want to only have one print now. All right. Or rather, let's do this. If neighbor.model is stairs, we only print it if it's stairs. I think that'll make this process a bit easier. Yeah. We have the relative rotation there. I'm gonna have to twist my brain and like do it this way. So if I have something next to us, it's XYZ, flip is false. Then it's the default. Same for the other way. And for straight stairs, it's gonna be the same thing. But if we have a corner stair, it's gonna have to be a bit different. If you get the same output for that, but we're on a different side of the block. How do I want to indicate that? We should have the relative rotation. I also... Well, let me think. So I really just want to know which face of the block is facing the stair. That's the information that I want. I don't want the relative rotation between the stairs. I don't care about that, actually. It's a means to an end. And for this, it would mean that if we have the default rotation, we're getting this face. So this face for normal stairs. If we're getting like 90 degrees to the left, then we're getting this face. 180 should be this face. 90 degrees to the right should be this face. That's the end result that we want. So, that in mind, with that in mind, maybe I kind of do, but I don't know if I want to go there and look at that. I feel like I'm doing it. I feel like I'm gonna get it done faster if I just do it like this right now. This is front, and then we're gonna have closing shits here. I'm gonna have these additional things here. half turn. And if it's plus X, let's just say it's right turn. I don't know if that's correct, but we'll see. Also, I just realized that's in the wrong place. Actually, did I... Let's fuck with the logic. So if I'm here, we go left. Well, I don't know if it's like positive or... No, this should be positive. Left should be positive. Yeah, so these are the wrong way around. True. So over here, the origin, left is positive, forward is positive. Yes. Do this. Also, if I have the debug view for the octants, it also looks interesting on the orthographic view. Yeah, that's ba, 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 ba. That, and then we do I'm gonna rename these variables later. Haha, trust me. No, we should have consistent shit for this, no matter the orientation. If I place this, it should... Okay, what does it say actually? Well, it says relative rotation, but we know what it is for real. Well, I mean, I can also place a thing here. And now we can compare these. So, still XYZ, XYZ, but the flip is different. Why are both flips set? That indicates that it's a full turn. That's not right. Where are we getting a full turn? This is like a 90-degree. So we're comparing it against the wrong face or some shit like that. This is X. Oh! Z is forward, not X. That makes sense. Positive Z is default. Positive X. Well, I mean, I just had positive Z be left turn. Yeah, so this is gonna be left turn. This is right turn. I also really love when I was yesterday in the call with Flower. I was like thinking about the rotation stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's just the downside is that it's really hard to read the rotations and like comprehend what is what. But now I'm reading them and actually comprehending what they are. Yeah, that's a 90-degree rotation. That's a 90-degree rotation the other way. I don't know if it's the correct way, but it is. You know, they're 90-degree rotations. That's cool. And then, and this is still on 90-degree, right? No, this is some default. Why is this default? This should be default. This is default. Oh, interesting. Oh, no, but yeah, no, that makes sense. So I placed this here, and I'm getting default. And this is indeed the default face of the stair. But this shouldn't be default. No, it should be, because I'm confused. I'm trying to think that it's relative to this stair, but it's relative to the stair that I'm placing. And when I'm placing this stair... Oh, when I'm placing this stair, I'm not getting the default face. I'm getting the fucking right face. And this rule is ZYX. Okay, I'm blind. ZYX and both flips are... No, this is... I'm... Okay. I was reading the rotations wrong, okay? But that's fine. I should maybe associate these some strings or something. I don't know. Let's... This is gonna complain. Let's just make a DOM function somewhere. Actually, I'm gonna... Do I just want to print it? Just gonna print the rotation directly. No, we're not gonna see out. We're gonna actually turn it into a string. I just need to figure out what string type I want. Just this, maybe? Why am I trying to declare a function as an array? I'm cooked. Yeah, then we do... There we go, and then we just have to do this one function. Let's go. And I'm not gonna implement all rotations. No, we are gonna implement these. This is a reference. Now we are gonna match the rotation. What do we say? We say... Let's say this. What is it? What is the compiler she? Okay, yeah, we just have a lot of patterns that we're not covering. That's fine. And we copy the next one. And that was right turn. Alex complains about the patterns. That's cool. And then we do the half turn. I love this writing code in the most horrible formatting. And then doing cargo format. True, we have. Well, good luck with that. I hope you can have a good rest. So I'm gonna make this not crash the game. I'm just gonna say Yep. Thank you for stopping by and have a good rest. Is what I meant to say. But that was consumed by code. Oh, if I do format, then it's no longer correct. Whatever. I'm gonna go place the quarter there. I know what it means. It's fine. And now we can do cargo run. Relative rotation half turn. It should be this default. Relative rotation. Okay, these are the wrong way. Relative rotation left turn. It should be right turn, not left turn. Because it's on the right. No, that's fine. But this should be left because it's the left of the block. It's exactly the opposite. Let's need to subtract instead. I mean, also I could just do this. Oh, I just... Why does it do that? That's fine though. See, are the rotations correct now? Yeah. So relative rotation is forward, and we're getting the forward face of the stair. Nice. Relative rotation is right turn, and we're getting the right side of the stair. If I place this here, relative rotation half turn, and we're getting the back of the stair. Yep. And this is left turn, and we're getting the left side of the stair. Nice. Does it work on the other directions? Relative rotation half turn, this should be forward. No. No. It's not right. Okay. These might have been correct, but I need to subtract instead of add. Hoping that's true. Maybe. Half turn. Forward. Half turn. Forward. Okay, it's inconsistent. What if we don't do this? Is it consistent then? Or is it not consistent? So relative rotation forward, 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 forward. This is left turn. Yeah, okay, so it's at least consistent then. But why is it different? What? Oh. Huh? Hmm. That's interesting. What if I do just this? Oh, but I should be getting the neighbor instead of this block. Me when I just want to get the relative rotation of the stairs, and it's the hardest task. At least with the system that I have. Half turn, right turn, forward, left turn. Okay, yeah, that's not entirely correct. Is this just order dependent? Am I really gonna just have to find the right order for these additions? Shouldn't be that. Oh, now it's consistent. Why is it consistent now? Oh, did I have this before? And it was inconsistent? Huh? I just need to add everything instead of subtracting, and somehow that makes it better? I'll take it. We'll add them all together. Sure, boss, code, thing. It just works that way. We don't complain. But it said half turn when it should have said default, so we're gonna change these around. Run the code, and let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Model stair. Relative rotation forward. Yes, we're getting the forward face. We're getting the forward face. Forward and forward. And if we do it the other way around, then... So I can just make like this thingy like this. Half turn, half turn, half turn, half turn. Good. I can turn all these. Well, let's turn them all the same way. Right turn, right turn, right turn, right turn. I'm going to confirm that those are the correct way, but first I'm going to confirm that they're consistent. Left turn, left turn, left turn, left turn. Left turn. Nice. And replace this, we say right turn, but it should be left turn. All right. I should all be correct. We can get the relative rotation of the stair, finally. And then I can implement the connection logic. Holy shit. So I place this, it's the right turn. What? Hold on. Am I... That's the left turn. Did I think about it the wrong way just now? In the other thing? Let's see. Is this right turn? Does it say right turn both ways? No way. No way. This is on the left though. Why are you saying right? At least it's different on these. So it definitely is the wrong way right now. If I change these... Or am I? Okay, there might be a thing that I'm overlooking. Still saying right, but are these now? Oh, these are still correct. Huh? What? Does it not matter what I do here? It doesn't matter. What? It results in the same thing. How? These are different at least. I think this is the result of having rotation arithmetic that I don't fully understand. And I'm just facing the consequences of that. Let me confirm this one more time. What if I have these here? Yeah, forward, off turn, off turn, off turn. Okay, at least it like screws that up. Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. I think. Because this is already, like, different. Oh, this... Oh, because I'm adding these. This should be subtraction, honestly. Because I should be getting the difference, not whatever I'm getting now. That was the false prophecy of using addition there. Go back a bit and figure out what is actually going on. Forward. Now it's this half turn here. Why do we get half turn? Or does it need to print more? Oh. Oh yeah, I need a comma here. Ay, 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 ay. I love rolling my own rotations. Haha, rolling rotations. Mile. This relative rotation is always forward if I do this. Relative rotation right turn? Okay, let's see. So from this stairs perspective, it should be left turn, really. It's like rotate it the wrong way. Kind of. Or is it that this stair is rotated to the right? I guess you could see it that way. And if I place this here, relative rotation left turn. If we turn to the left, then we have the stair. This is the left face. Well, I mean, really, it's the right face. And here's the left face. So it says right turn here, left turn here. Do I just rotate this by 180? No, not really. I could just swap this with a match statement, honestly. Or then just roll with this. Like, it feels incorrect, but it might just be correct. True answer, just give up. Lie down. Rot. Die. Whatever. Maybe the arithmetic is correct and my associations in my brain are incorrect. Maybe that's the case. You know? Maybe that's the case. Anyway. We have this and also we kinda only care about this the neighbor model with stairs anyway. That we can remove this. I'm gonna need to go eat at some point as well. But we're still going strong. Still going strong. Neighbor model, stairs, falls, blah blah blah. Yep. The most interesting thing to me is that I can swap these, then it's still the same. So curious. We kind of want to append the stair connection somewhere, I think. Basically build a list of connections that we have, and then we do some match statements with those connections later. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I do actually want to comment this out for now. We go here. I want to actually write down what needs to be what. I didn't mean to do that. Right, so we have forward for straight should be empty. Make a table. Well, this should be. We have stereotype, then we have direction. Let me think about how this table. Oh yeah, we need to have a 2D table. I'm dum. How am I? My brain is actually just blanking out right now on how to like do anything. Also, I don't have the keybind to create new rows on the table. That's sad. I'm gonna need to reference what it for the keybinds. Or I'm just gonna copy the keybinds actually. Hotkeys. Alright, I'm just gonna close this for now. And yoink. Replace. There you go. I'm gonna open that again. Now I should have my hotkeys. And I don't, for some reason. Curious. Do I not have those hotkeys in my main thing either? I should. Oh, these should be for rows actually. Realized. Well, before should be this. After should be this. Column after is right. Column before is this. Yeah, now I can expand this. Okay. So we're gonna say oh yeah. Then we have now we just fill this table in. There we go. Now, so if we have the forward face on a straight stair, we should get nothing. If we have the right I mean, I guess it makes sense from this rotation. If we have the right face on a stair, but then forward should be that. Whatever. If we have the right face, as the code says, then we should have false true, I guess. How are we gonna actually handle this? Oh, auto mode is working. Yeah, I think I banned that guy. The cheap viewer bot has hit the stream, but the auto mode terms saved us from having to view the message. That's awesome. Anyway. Alright, yeah. So the connection should be relative to this stair. Why do I click and nothing happens? For a lot of the times. That's strange. The mouse not registering it? Anyway. Play this, if we place this here. I think what I'm gonna do is that, well, it's kind of shitty. Is my mouse actually giving up? Like, I sometimes click and nothing happens. That's really concerning. Hello? Mouse? Or is it my code? Which one is it? It seems to work here. Sometimes I just have clicks that don't register. Okay, we're gonna do a quick test. I'm gonna go to cookie clicker and see if my mouse is breaking down. I assume I need that as well. I'm gonna get like 50 clicks. Seems like everything is registering. Why would my code be broken though? What did I just close? No fucking clue. Anyway. I'm gonna add a little debug. Oh, I had closed the fucking text editor. Nice. I'm gonna little debug. Shows me whenever I click. I will go insane if I don't have that. What is the error? Oh, state cannot be. It's gonna print the bond. We are just gonna print the le bouton. Alright, now I can be at peace. Okay. For this boom 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 ball. Still amazed that I can't get this to be right where. Anyway. Now I just have to decide how to do this. Okay, so the one on the left regarding this rotation is always the first one. Easy. So this is nothing. False, false. And this is gonna be... Oh yeah, and also, I just realized, this actually is on the left. When I place this here, it should be on the left. No, but no. Yeah, I want to get the face of this block. I'm actually losing my mind. This is forward. Still forward. This is 180. Yep. Holy shit. My brain just doesn't want to process rotations. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. This is left, this is right. It's fine. So we are on the left side of this block. That's what it's supposed to mean. Even though we're on the right. That's fine. For left, we have false and then we have true. I just have to cope. Just gonna... Oh, I clicked the button and it didn't actually get any input for some reason. Ah. I don't know why it's being dropped, but sometimes my mouse input is being dropped. It might be the mouse is breaking down. That's sad. So sad. And it's like inconsistent enough where if I want to get warranty, it's like I can't. It's just occasionally failing. So annoying. I don't know if I can do anything about that. Maybe I can fix it. Maybe. I don't know. If anyone knows any good mice that you can use for gaming and that just don't break after a few months, let me know. I would love to have a mouse like that. Or, you know, like pay a little extra and have actually like working switches that don't shit themselves. That would be awesome. Left turn, false true. And back is going to be false false. No, actually it's going to be true true. Let's write this the same way. And then right is going to be the other way around for its true false. Now, that's fine. I have model knob stair. So front is false false. Left is also going to be false false. And back is going to be false true. And right is going to be true false. Really, I'm wondering if what is up with the rotation arithmetic stuff. I guess there's some stuff that I never really confirmed, like if 2 left rotations equals a 180. stuff like that. For this, we say true, false. Then it's false, true. And then it's true, true for the rest. There we go. Those are the connections. Now I also have to turn this into this. Like, I have to just extract these values from this table into here. Very exciting gameplay. Wait, true, false. Oh, also, I could have done something like this, I think. But I think this is a bit more readable, maybe? Yeah. I'll just do it like this. Oh. Oh, well, well, well. Well, well, well. What are we complaining about in here? Oh. No. Oh, we don't have an... We should have an empty model. It's not a material. Uh... Empty. It's called empty. That makes sense. Oh, and these are now complaining. If it's any other rotation, then we just don't care. We say false, false. Even though it might not be entirely correct, but it's fine. Really, for I should just not do those. It would be funny, but keep it functional. Nice. And now I can print and confirm if this works. It's their connection, and then we go to block update. Now, what do we say here? We say, da 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 da. I also realized I might be having trouble with the arithmetic because I'm also rotating the opposite position like this. That might be part of the issue, but I'll figure it out later. Let's see. Pretty please, just print the correct things. So false, false. Get true, false, even though it should be false, true. What about this side? Get false. It's the other way around. Yeah, this is supposed to be the other way around. Lol. Lol. What about the other models, actually? What do you mean true, true? That's supposed to be false, false. You're just getting the wrong shit. It's true, true here, false, false here. True, true here, false, false here. Okay. So the rotations are incorrect. That's awesome. That's so cool. So cool. So cool that the rotations are incorrect. So freaking cool. Is this even a thing that I want? False, false. False, true. True, true. True, false. If this is gonna work every single way now, false, false. False, true. True, true. Okay, sure. I was doing something completely unnecessary, apparently. Like, this shit is just not needed. Apparently. If I'm correct. False, false. False, false. False, false. False, false. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. True, false. True, false. True, false. Dude, when did I even add that? When did I think that's a good idea? Well, anyway, it's fine. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, this is kind of weird. That's half. This is supposed to be right turn. Well, that is right turn. This is supposed to be no turn. I guess this is forward. I guess instead of this. That's fine. We roll with that. Forward is this way. I think that actually might be true as well. And the other project I had forward be this way. That might have confused me. And then I did a bunch of stuff that I didn't need to do. Smile. Okay. We're not going insane, so everything is fine. Let's get these out of here. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. False, true. True, true. Oh, but now that I'm thinking about it, aren't all the rotations the wrong way? To what I want? Rotation thingy forward? No, that's forward. That's right turn, and this is relative to this turn to the right. Oh, that's actually correct. Okay. That's true. Yeah. Okay. I just arrived at the answer. It's correct, but I don't feel like I did it right. But, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. False, false. False, true. That's not right. True, false. What do you mean? True, true. Are you getting it from the defaults there for some reason? Oh, yeah, I didn't translate these values. Oh. Anyway, that's fine. Should be false, false. Left turn should be false, false. Half turn should be false, true. Right turn should be true, false. I don't know if I read the right. False, false. False, false. False, true. True, false. Yes. Corner stair. True, false. False, true. True, 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 true. True, false, false, true. Should be everything correct. Let me confirm, and after we confirm, we can do the connection logic. Damn, I wonder how much time I just spent just doing nonsense. Yep. False, false. False, false. False, true. True, false. Yep. True, false. False, true. True, true. True, true. Yippee, yay, wahoo, yeah. Maybe I should commit this. Just had a nice sneeze. Nice room. I don't care about any of these. Care about this. Do you care about this? Oh, actually, I do that. Look updates, self. Yep. Oh yeah, this is hotbar change. Mm-hmm. Oh, I just realized I used rotation the string in there, right? Do I? I don't. I don't use it actually. So I could stash everything and I can check and everything should be fine. Ooh, I actually do use it. 1163. Oh yeah, here's 2 instances of me using it. Store that. And we do want to include this in here. Now I should be able to stash and everything should still work. Yep. There's that. Can I even comment on that? This is not really... Let's just leave it like that. Push all those, and now GitHub's gonna churn through the tests. Oh. It's gonna actually fail the formatting check. It's funny. Yippee. Okay. I think I can squeeze the rotations out of me. Still. Or well, not rotations, but connections. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a array of booleans. I have 4 of those. And we just have false values initially. Let's say that I can. How would you format this? Yeah, just like this. That's fine. Is this valid? Nope. It's not valid. Alright, we have this. We want to make this mutable. We want to access this relative to the offset. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do this a funny way. Does this make sense? Not really. Let me think about this. Have the rotation. Have the back face. Well, I already have the thing that I want, actually. Holy shit. Why am I doing this? Some of these rotation values is what I want. Is it this desired stair face thing? No, not exactly. Let's run the game and see what we see. Let's see what we see. Left, right. If I have this, then it should be the same. Left, right. Okay. Oh, actually, let me change that a bit. If I have off turn, no, that's correct. Well, I want to have something like this. But this should be forward. This should be back. Damn, I removed the thing that I had there. Indicated the face. Okay. Fuck. I have to reintroduce it. I never had it in Git history. Positive, let's say left. Let me think actually. Yes, I do want to do this. Are these right? Left is positive. Forward should be positive. I'm not actually sure about that. I should have maybe written this shit down, so I don't have to like double guess all the time. That would have maybe made this process a bit faster. But you know, you live and you learn. Oh. Beam, 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 beam. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. What I think I want is the Vlux rotation we have plus this rotation thing. That's what we want. Rotation thing is left turn, which should really be right, but whatever. Rotation thing is right turn. Rotation thing is left turn. Okay, I need to place like these first. Let's just do this. Um, what? It says right here and left here. I'm starting to think that this is the issue. And that it's like rotating it somehow the wrong way. Relative rotation forward, rotation thingy, left turn. Left turn. Left turn. Left turn. Okay, now it's consistent. Relative rotation, right turn. So from this, turn to the right. And we seemingly just fixed the rotation shit. But now we need to undo, like redo the connection logic, basically. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now everything is connecting and making sense, I think. Relative rotation forward. Yeah, it should be. Rotation thingy, left turn. Rotation thingy, right turn. Okay, so I just use the rotation thingy in here. Right? What is the rotation thingy that I'm... Rotation thing. Is it different for different phases? Oh, different rotations, I mean. Rotation thingy, right turn. Still right turn. Off turn. Is it... What? Left turn. But I do want to rotate it. Let's just do... See what happens. Does it now make sense and work? That's true for that. False for that. And now these are just the wrong way around. Okay. Okay. I can work with this. But it should be this way though. At least for these. Actually, look at this again. This rotation thingy half turn. I should maybe print the thing that I'm actually using for this. Limo. Let's print that. Feel like I'm getting closer to the solution. It's an interesting path that I'm taking. But I roughly know where I want to be. This right turn for that, that's incorrect. It should be left. Left for this. Half turn for this. Is it now all gonna be correct? How is this right? I mean, still, what? Hello, did nothing change? What? What? Okay, sure. Doesn't matter if we add or subtract. Still the same. Still the same shit. And now we're dropping frames. Okay, I think I will leave this for later. I'm not figuring it out. I'm gonna come back to this when I'm more refreshed. I'm not gonna even commit this shit. It's... Or actually, am I gonna? No. This is gonna stay like this. We're gonna do a branch. That's what we're gonna do. And that's it for the stream. Holy hell. I need to eat, I need to rest. I just realized, yeah, stream is dying. I'm gonna have to upload this instead of just migrating the VOD from Twitch. It's fine. But yeah. Thank you to all the chatters who stopped by. This is I should have probably just done gameplay. Instead of struggling with rotations. Just like considering the level of brain I have currently. But yeah, you can find the stream at nearprotocol.com/stream. You can find the VODs archived on YouTube at nearprotocol.com/stream/archive. You can find my schedule at nearprotocol.com/stream/schedule. Right now it's like Saturdays. Was it like 5 a.m. UTC? Something like that. You can check the schedule. And Discord. nearprotocol.com/stream/discord. Join there. Come there. I'll ping whenever I stream if I don't forget. I didn't forget this time either. And yeah, have a good one. And bye-bye.